You can probably relate to this story. I was speaking with my manager about the 3 days that I want to take through New Year because I want to celebrate New Year's in Germany with my girlfriend. And I realized at this point something that I forgotten because I didn't work a 9 to 5 job for quite some time, that in 9 to 5 jobs you don't decide when are you going to be free. So after quite a lot of effort, I managed to convince my manager to let me go. But I realized that we're also supposed to be working on Christmas, and so on 25th and on 26th, which this year are Monday and Tuesday, which was quite an epiphany for me because I realized once again that the 9 to 5 job is something very sometimes enslaving. It has a lot of benefits, but at the same time it has a lot of negative sides, and this is one of them, that you don't decide when you're going to be free. And this, me as a person, I don't like it, because I believe that a lot of people, all of us people, actually want to be free. This is the internal feeling that we are after, freedom. Anyways, this conversation got me very angry, and I built up so much anger inside of me that I really got very motivated to quit my 9 to 5 job and to be finally free to work for myself and to achieve my dream, which, if you don't know, is to become a coach through YouTube, through these YouTube videos, through this channel, to make seminars, to make coaching calls, and to help as many people as possible. This got me really motivated, and I decided from the next morning to wake up quite early at 7:38 a.m. and just start making more and more videos, just so I can create a better following for myself. And this anger really motivated me for, let's say, 2 weeks. But at some point, this anger just ran out. I didn't have this anger inside of me anymore, and therefore I didn't have so much motivation. And this is what I want to speak about in this video, because anger in and of itself is not the best emotion, but it has quite a lot of energy behind it. Because this is probably something that I need to speak about in a future video, but all of our different emotions, they are on one scale, and all of them have different amount of energy. That's why, for example, when you feel apathetic, you feel hopeless, you have no energy, you don't want to do anything. But once you get angry, this is where the real power comes. That's why, for example, when you get angry, you want to punch things, you want to do something, you want to run, you want to scream. Your energy instantly rises, but most of the times in the negative way. And I see it in a lot of guys my age, and also in me, as I said in the story, that I get quite motivated from this anger, and anger becomes my fuel. But once anger goes out, I don't have fuel anymore. And in this video, I want to tell you that anger is not the best fuel that you can use. Let that land. Anger is not the best fuel that you can use, because you can be motivated out of anger, but there are some disadvantages from that. The first one is that once, as I said, once the anger runs out, you're no longer motivated. So you need to be angry in order to be motivated. What does this do to your happiness? It's quite contradicting. These things are quite the opposite. Because why do you want to achieve your goal? To be free and happy. Therefore, if you're angry, you cannot be free and happy. So you need anger to motivate yourself to be free and happy. But when you achieve your goal, let's say to hit 100k subscribers on YouTube, then you cannot enjoy it, because if you enjoy it, this means that you're not angry, and therefore you cannot be motivated anymore. Therefore, it means that you're going to stop hustling, stop working towards your goals. I hope this makes sense in your head, guys, because it's quite important. And this is all subconscious. Of course, you can rationalize about it, but these are subconscious processes. If you tell yourself, your body and soul and mind, that anger is your fuel, then you need anger in order to do something. Therefore, if you want to do something all the time, you need to be angry all the time. It's quite a crazy thing to say, and maybe it's a little bit mind-blowing. And another, let's say, point of view for this story is that anger is not the best motivator. Yes, it has quite a lot of energy, and it is much better than grief and apathy and sadness and fear. It's much better. It has much higher energy. But don't you want to achieve your goals for a higher purpose? Don't you want to make money, not to prove people wrong, but to have a better life for yourself and your family, and to give more love to the people, to give more help to them? Don't you want to be free, like me, from your job and work something that you love only for the sake of working something that you love, not to prove somebody wrong, not to show them? Because anger is classify it with all of these quotes. I'll show them. I'll prove them wrong. Yes, I'll show them. Now they underestimate me, but now I'm going to prove them wrong. This is exactly the anger mindset. But I can tell you that you can be motivated for a different reason, something much higher than anger. I always shit on Hamza in my videos because I was listening to him like a monkey, always taking everything that he said. But I believe there is one very wrong mindset that he's speaking about to a lot of people. And this is that your motivator should be imagining your future wife being with somebody better than you. First of all, there are many things that are wrong in this statement, in my opinion. The first one is that love is not all about who is better, who is more handsome, who is stronger, who is richer. If it was, then the guy who is on top would have all the love. Yes, sex, yes, one night stands, yes, some instant gratification activities with women. This, yes, probably. And also with not the best quality women. But love is not about this. But anyways, this statement, imagine your future wife with somebody else, this is driven from anger. This makes you this angry person who is always in competition with other people. And you may think that it's good to have this mindset always to compete with others, but I realized myself, because I was a loner, I wanted to achieve success only by myself. And I realized that success actually comes better when you collaborate with people. And once I took this mindset, I saw many opportunities in the people that I meet, in the people that I already know, that boost my success much more. And this competitive mindset, yes, sometimes it's not, but yes, of course, if you're in some competition, like, some boxing tournament, yes, of course, they're your competition. But in life, you cannot look everybody as your competition. You cannot be motivated from these negative feelings. This will eat you alive, like the Buddha said. Anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. This is not beneficial for you in the long run. Yes, it can motivate you to begin with, and this advice may apply to people that are down here, that are just starting out, that are in a hole, that are in a rut, that need some push to start. But for people that I believe in my channel are smarter people, more spiritually aware people, people that want real change and are sick of sabotaging themselves and always looking for this superficial advice on the internet, these type of people, guys, which are you, anger is the first step, but shouldn't be the last one. Let that land. Anger and despair and hopelessness, they are the first teacher, but don't let them be the last one. You can push your life, yes, with anger. You can start like this, trying to prove others wrong, but ultimately, what is going to push you is just this sense of higher purpose, this sense of love, this sense of peace within yourself. Because if you're angry all the time, what is the point of achieving all of your goals? You'll be angry anyways. If you're angry all the time, what's the point of life in general? Life is not so serious anyways. And if you want to be this happy, charismatic person, which other people love, and you are able to give love to other people and live a happy life, then you cannot be this angry person. And this doesn't mean that you lay at your house and you only eat Doritos and you don't put any effort. No. It means that you can strive towards your goals. You can try to achieve something, not from this place of scarcity, of this place of despair, of this place of hopelessness and anger, but from a higher place, just because you want to. Just because life is beautiful and you want to make it even more beautiful for yourself.